Texas versus Alabama. Steve Sarkisian said this week that they've focused on winning the Big 12 and not worried about what happens against Alabama. Is that the right way to approach this game? Was this the white flag? What's going on here?
Wow, I've never heard a coach say something like that, going to a game against one of the top teams in the country, if not the top team in the country, and saying, well, I'm not really worried about this game. I'm worried about our conference games. That seems a bit unusual, so I'm not sure. I got to see the context behind that. But, listen, this is a huge game for Texas, right? I mean, Texas is a big brand, and Sark used to coach at Alabama with Nick Saban, and they understand everything that's at stake, right? You come to games like this to play against teams like Alabama. That's why you come to Austin, Texas, and play for the Longhorns. Not just to play in the Big 12, but you want to play the best teams in the country. So, I don't know, maybe he's trying to downplay this matchup for the media, but I'm really not buying it, Max. Everyone knows this is a big game, a lot at stake, and we expect to see the best from the Longhorns tomorrow afternoon against Alabama.
So that sounds like you're giving Texas a shot here. Is there any reason to be worried about Alabama in this spot?
Well, on paper, no. There's absolutely no reason on paper to be worried about Alabama. I mean, they have the best quarterback in Bryce Young, right? The returning Heisman Trophy winner, the best defensive player in the country, Will Anderson Jr., the linebacker who can do it all. I mean, he's just an outstanding player. So on paper, you shouldn't really have to worry about this. But this is why we play the game. Now, listen. If Texas is going to make this into a game, it's going to start up front in the trenches because their offensive line, very young, not a lot of experience, but Sarkisian is a really good play caller. So he understands I'm going to have to get the ball out of my quarterback, Quinn Ewers' hands very quickly, try to work in Bijan Robinson in different ways, try to get the ball into his hands because Bijan Robinson, and look at that man right there. Yeah, see that Will Anderson Jr., best defensive player in college football right now. He's on everybody's short list right now as a Heisman candidate, and he can just do it all. He plays with power. He plays with speed. He can drop back in coverage. I mean, there's not one aspect of the game from a defensive standpoint, especially as a linebacker, that he hasn't mastered.
And also, by the way, Alabama has an above-average coach, I think it's fair to say. Number 20, Kentucky versus number 12, Florida, Desmond. Two of the top quarterbacks are facing off. Which will have the bigger game, the greater effect on the outcome? Florida's Anthony Richardson or Kentucky's Will Levis?
Yeah. Max, that's a really good question. I like both quarterbacks. I think come late March, early April, we're talking a draft, and you start to talk about quarterbacks who are starting to slide up the board to the first round. These two names will be mentioned, and Will Levis at Kentucky, he's coming to this game without all of his skilled players. I mean, he's going to be missing probably 3 running backs. His receiving core is pretty young. And then you look at Anthony Richardson, what he did a week ago. But listen, Will is 6'2", about 225 pounds, prototypical quarterback. Very athletic, too, but he sits in the pocket, delivers the ball well. And then Richardson, what he did a week ago, man, against Utah in the swamp. I mean, everyone's been talking about it. And he's a guy who's just scratching the surface of his talent. So this is a great matchup between two quarterbacks who I think will be first-rounders come late April in 2023.
Des, thanks as always. Talk soon. It is. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.